Vladimir Lenin unconsciously understood the principle of overcoming panic attacks. He was so sure of developing Russia in which there was a rule of proletariat or there was a revolution. And he believed in that future so much that he started to embrace the emotions of that future. And when he started to embrace that emotion of that future which he desired so much, the future materialized into existence. This is the exact principle that I want to teach you to help you overcome your panic attacks. There are three steps, three very simple steps, and anybody with 46 chromosomes can do these three steps because we are all made in the image of God. The kingdom of heaven lies inside of you. The Upanishads say, Aham Brahmasmi, which means I am Brahman or I am the source of creation. The source of creation lies within you. If you just learn how to tap into that source of creation, anything that will make your life wonderful is bound to happen. You first understand that your imagination creates reality. The things that you see in this screen of space is just an illusion. This is why yogis have called this external reality of ours, including our physical body, as Maya. The thing is, your sense organs, your five sense organs, fool you into thinking that you are separate from from this existence. You and I are separate because your sense organs fool you into thinking that you and I are separate. You and your desired future seem very far because your senses fool you into thinking that you guys are very far. If you simply desire that you want to become a calm, a relaxed, a happy, a joyful, an empowered, a confident person, and you know how to meditate correctly, then you can just transform in a second. But don't be so happy because it's not that easy. Because right now, you have an attention span of a goldfish, like so many people do. Because we are born in a culture where everything is taking attention away from us. We humans are in a constant state of partial attention. We cannot pay attention to one particular mental image for even 5 seconds. When you start to picture up a image in your own mind, suddenly you will find yourself that your mind goes to dwell in some of your problems of your past, some troubles, some predictable terrible future, or some people, some circumstances in your life, some urgency of time. That's not the way to change. In order to truly meditate, you have to transcend above your environment. You have to forget about your environment. You have to forget about the feelings of your body. You have to forget about the urgency of time. And this brings us to first step of my meditation process, which is complete relaxation of your body. There are so many different ways to achieve relaxation, but I recommend you to do Om chanting, AUM, Om chanting. It is going to stimulate parasympathetic nervous system of your body. It's going to help you relax and prepare you for a deeper state of meditation. I have known people who have simply healed from anxiety and panic attacks simply by chanting Om 20 minutes a day, 2 times a day. They didn't even need to do the second and third step process of this meditation system. They just chanted Om and they were fixed. Now, after you chant Om for at least 20 minutes, what you have to realize is that your body will be so relaxed and your mind will be so awake. That is the moment where you must realize that your brain is producing alpha waves or even theta waves, and you are very suggestible in 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 that state. Whatever information you give to yourself is picked up by the subconscious mind and it's going to project into the screen of space. So, after you completely relax your body by chanting Om, what you have to do is you start to visualize a scenario where you are the type of person that you want to be. You are doing the things that you want to do right now. Imagine that you are confident. Imagine that you're relaxed, happy, empowered, grateful, joyful person. How are you going to act? How are you going to walk? How are you going to talk to people? How are you going to see the world now that you have become this completely different kind of human being? Are you going to visit to new places? Are you going to go to places which previously frightened you and going to thrive in those places? Are you going to take your friends and family members and your romantic partners in those terrible places and start cracking jokes with them, start being happy in those places? Are you going to pick up coffee once again because right now maybe you are avoiding stimulating agents? Provide all sorts of sensory vividness to your imaginary act. The things that you can see, the things that you can hear, the things that you can smell, the things that you can taste, the things that you can touch after you have become that amazing person. When you have started to imagine that you are the man or you are the woman and you are doing the amazing things that you have always wanted to do, then your brain starts to create neural networks inside of your brain to reflect like that experience has already happened to you. If you provide enough sensory vividness to your imaginary act and you completely immerse yourself into that imaginary act and you keep mentally rehearsing this mind movie over and over again enough times, then the neural network that was formed inside of your brain become permanent, become set, become hard. Now it's going to send chemicals down your body. Suddenly those chemicals are going to create feelings in your body. Now you're going to feel empowered. Now you're going to feel joyful. You're going to feel confident and happy and grateful, because of course you're going to feel happy and grateful because now you are thriving, you are confident, you are destroying all of the things that previously used to make you small. Now people are complimenting you on how amazing you look and how different your outlook on life is. You're hearing all these amazing praises about yourself. You're saying to your friends and family members that finally I'm fixed, finally I'm free from all of my small bondages of life. These imaginary scenario is naturally going to create feelings, elevated emotions of joy, of gratitude, of empowerment. And these elevated emotions are the secret of breathing life into that imaginary scenario. Your imagination in and of itself right now is weak, it's impotent, but in order to make it potent and really powerful, you have to provide sensory vividness to that imaginary act. You immerse yourself into that imaginary act as a first person. You start to do everything in that imaginary scenario as a first person. And then you start to feel the emotions of that future. Then your imagination finally becomes reality. Everything that you have imagined will materialize into existence. This is what Vladimir Lenin did in 1917. You can use that principle in order to overcome your panic attacks. I have made tons of videos on how to do that, do this exact same thing, but if you still cannot do it, I provide online coaching, one-to-one online coaching. So message me on my Gmail or my Viber or my WhatsApp or my Telegram, and we will get started right away. You have to remember that the sky's the limit once you truly know how to meditate correctly, once you truly know how to feel the emotions of your desired future correctly. Subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.